nobody has said anything like crazy about it that I've seen. I've seen one fight, but hey,
on Nicki's tour.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the first show, what was it, in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like I saw a few people that I follow who actually went, and they looked like they had a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Drew went. He that we know.
He went over there.
Well, you know, Drew's pretty wealthy now, so he's doing pretty well. So really good seats too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, so the from what I saw, the clips looked really good. She looked good on stage. Our fans, if that's what you're into, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, so I'm not.
Yeah, don't expect them to see us at the pink. I'm about to say the Pink Print, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I saw her one time ever. I think it was Powerhouse.
Yes.
Years ago, and that I had a good time then, but I'm not a fan that I'm going to go pay to go see her.
Yeah, I like Pop Nicki. I don't like that rap stuff. Like I like Pop Nicki when she thinks she can sing, but she's really not a singer. Like I like that stuff, like Starships and Super Bass, and like I like that stuff. One more thing, the thing about Monica, so.
And the clip that I saw with Monica too, she looked and sounded really good.
Yeah, this time.
You know, sometimes she
flip a coin, bitch.
Hey! It's a Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Here's your tails. Yes. You never know what you're going to get with her.
Because I've seen some videos recent, okay?
So will I.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But you know what she did though? Monica is in the middle of the show. Now that's unheard of.
Oh, she's not at the beginning.
She's not at the beginning. She's in the middle.
Okay, that's
so I
strange.
like that.
That's different.
Yeah.
So like an intermission.
Right.
But then Monica comes out.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know how long she's on the stage for.
Yeah, well.
But that's so different because my tweet kind of went viral and I'm just like, why is Monica going on tour with Nicki Minaj? Said these babies don't know Monica.
No, they don't.
She should have been on Usher's tour.
Yeah.
But then it was like, a bitch that Usher asked her, and then somebody said Monica asked Usher to do another song or do a song with her, and he said no.
Well, hey.
I'm just like, wow.
Well, listen, I don't know if that's true. What I do know.
Can you imagine? Y'all both from the A, and you say, no, I'm cool.
Yeah, what I do know is what I heard.
And she sounded good.
She sounded good the other day.
Okay.
Had that black veil over her face. She sounded really good. Mm-hmm. The clip that I saw, she sounded really good.
Was the crowd singing with her?
I can't remember. But I know I could hear her. Mm-hmm. Her mic was on.
Right.
And she sounded good. And she looked good. So I'm not going to, shout out to Monica.
Yeah. Now, they said Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger was down today.
It was down really bad. I mean, I kept saying, why is my Instagram not loading? Now, my story that I posted wasn't loading, but the timeline kept. But then I kept seeing that it couldn't whatever, that message that was coming up. And then when I went over to Facebook, I was completely logged out of Facebook. And I'm like, wow, what the hell is going on? But I didn't even associate the two until I got a CNN alert and it said this, and I said, okay, well, let me take a nap. Yeah. So I just took a nap.
Yeah, they said everybody was going on Twitter to see if Facebook and Instagram is down. Yeah, I was at work, so I was busy working. Honestly, I'm not even on my Instagram like that and Facebook like that. I'm trying to learn how to use TikTok. Mm-hmm. And I feel out of place because it's so many different gadgets and buttons and this song and that song. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I feel like how older people feel when they try to learn this technology and they just like a fish out of water. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel when I'm on that app. Like, yes, I know how to do a reel. I can post a reel, but I just don't know what I'm doing. And I feel like I need somebody to show me. Maybe I could get one of my nieces to show me. Y'all know I don't want to get on TikTok and dance. My thing is, like, what I want to do is post, like, a lot of our old funny clips and stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to put that out there on TikTok because it's the number one app in the world. So even if y'all discover us through old clips, like, that's what I want. I really shouldn't be talking about it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to post all of our old funny shit on there. Because we got a lot of good moments, and I know a lot of y'all are on TikTok and with sharing and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So if you are a TikTok user, you know what the fuck you doing when you on TikTok. Please contact me. You gotta find me on Instagram though. DM me on Instagram or send me a message on here on Patreon. This Who the Fuck Did I Marry thing. Did you watch it?
No.
No clips at all?
No.
All right. So I refused to watch it once I found out it's 50 videos long.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Then my coworker,
I said the same thing.
my coworker was telling me like, Kevin, you gotta watch this because no, she was telling me. I was like, just tell me what happens. So I was just like, damn, this is just she's just dumb. She's gullible. Because my red flags would have went up a long time ago, and just hearing all the different stuff. Y'all heard the story. Y'all know the story. Well, anyway, she was on Tamron Hall and all of that, and then Charlemagne. Now he didn't necessarily call her a big back, but he was saying like this sounds like big back behavior. I've never heard it before in my life.
Big back?
Yeah.
You never heard that?
Not like big back behavior.
Oh no, not big back behavior.
Yeah.
Definitely big back.
And she talked about. She's like, yeah, I got called out by a radio host, such. Okay. My thing is, Charlemagne, you apologize. When you apologize, you put that but on it, and it just canceled out everything that you said before. Because you shouldn't be. You said you don't know what she looked like. You never heard of her. In the beginning, it sounded innocent. If anybody who should be apologizing, it should be your co-host. Because you're like, yeah, no, she does have Sheila vibes from Why Did I Get Married? And
well, just
she was just going along with what he was saying.
First of all, she's never been funny to me.
Yeah.
Funny. Shut up, Nicole. But she's never been funny to me.
Funny looking.
I think that a lot of social media sensations, they made it big, and a lot of them made it big on being just fake funny and just nasty. For her to entertain that big back thing, it just was like so out of line. You know what I mean? I would have thought she would have had a little bit more class. Yeah. I saw a clip of her the other day where she was being interviewed and she talked about the one thing that she regretted in her whole career as of today. She regret making a joke about Chadwick Boseman. When a picture had first come out of him skinny and she didn't know that he was sick, and she made a joke about him. And nobody knew. And she said that she regret that. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I'm sure there's a lot of things that you could regret. But people like her, they call them being nasty and mean comedy. Mm-hmm. And they try to associate themselves with the likes of Richard Pryor and Red Fox, and you'll never be. Mm-hmm. You'll never be. You'll never be. But I never found her funny. Never found her funny. Never subscribed to her. Don't follow her. There was never a reason for me to follow her. She just was never my cup of tea. Her being on the Breakfast Club, or is it? Yeah, that's the name of the show. Club. Her being on that show, I'm happy that there was a backlash, and I'm happy that the backlash was loud enough and strong enough that he came out. Did she apologize? No, she didn't apologize. But he came out to apologize.
He apologized and then was like, "Oh, well, you got to be careful what you post on social media."
Right, but what she posted on social media had nothing to do with her weight. Mm-mm. It had nothing to do with her weight. She was telling a story about her husband or whoever else she was telling a story about, because I didn't watch it.
The guy she married.
But for you to go from listening to this story to going to her weight was kind of weird, because it's like the story had nothing to do with her weight. It had everything to do with her husband. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how we got into how big her back is. You know what I mean? But Charlemagne has... never mind. Yeah. Because I was getting ready to say, he's always had little dick syndrome to me.
Oh my God.
There was something about him that always gave little dick.
You gonna find out?
No. Hell no. Hell no. Not on my drunken day do I want to find out. Okay? No. He just always gave them vibes. dirty. He always gave a dirty guy who came from wherever he came from, and he made it big, and now he just says what he wants to say. He just always gave me that vibe. Dirty guy, you know, the dirty funny guy who they only made it big because they were funny. Other than that, nobody was looking at him. Nobody was thinking about him. You know, he was Wendy Williams' sidekick at one point years ago. You know.
I just don't like that they look to him for politics.
Yeah.
Like, he does not speak for the black community.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't. Okay? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He don't speak for me. And I hate that they, like MSNBC and ABC, they call him... Yeah, he tried to come up like, I'm not a Democrat, but are you trying to say that the Republicans are the solution?
I don't know what the fuck he's trying to be, but I just think that, you know...
Yeah. So, it's just... Yeah, I think they all should have... Well, him and Jess Hilarious should have apologized. Not go along with what he's saying. Like, listen, what you said, her feelings, even though that was not your intentions, because you didn't even know what she looked like.
Right.
But don't say I apologize and then say but, and then you just fucked up everything after that. It didn't matter whatever you said before. Krishan doesn't want to turn herself in because she's a mother and she don't want her child. She don't want to her child to grow up with her being in jail. Well, if you don't,
why is she going to jail?
Because she got a warrant in Oklahoma, and then remember she assaulted James, who was Tamar's friend, and took his tooth out.
Where did they find these people? How?
How?
What is going on with her?
I can't believe that she's only 23.
Oh my God.
I said 23? You know what? Y'all young people, I don't know what y'all out here doing. Because y'all got it hard. Y'all look hard. A lot of y'all.
Wait. No, she's not 23.
She is 23.
Well, that's just like Meatball.
Yeah, and she's 21. Like, ooh, baby. And you know what? And you know what's so funny is when I work with certain people and they tell me their age, I be like, 22? And you looking 32? Well, 37 and you're only 25? Yeah, I be like, damn, his life must have been hard. Like, it's bad out here. Like, but yeah, she's only 23. And she's out here in love, getting her ass whooped, beating him up. And now you got this baby and he out there saying that that's not my child. And it's just too much going on with this situation. And she got these warrants and people really think that this is good shit. Like, it's not. It's horrible. But Krishan, if you don't want your child to grow up with you being in prison, then stop doing stupid shit. Stop doing things that could lead you to prison. Don't you think there's a lot of men out here that be like, oh, I don't want my child to see me in prison, and I don't want my child to grow up with me in prison. You know, if you had that mindset, you should have had that mindset a long time ago. And what exactly are you doing to change? You're not doing anything to change who you are. You're just a hood rat that they put on camera.
That Tamar thought she could
help because we from Baltimore. But y'all are not the same. And you know what? I'm glad that Tamar has not been in trouble lately. I haven't even seen her on my... She probably blocked me. But I've never seen her on... Or I don't see her on my timeline. I see more Trina than Tamar. And that's a good thing. Tamar, I really hope that you are getting your life together, or whatever you're doing. You know, Braxton Family Values, I hear, is coming back. I don't know how the show's going to be without Tracy. But...
Because Tracy was the one who got her together.
Yeah, all the time. And, like, Tracy was also funny. Like, getting to know her in real life, she was funny. And I was mad that this side does not show on TV. It's over the wannabe. Oh, they left me out. They left me in the cold. They did this. No, she was fucking funny.
That episode.
Don't say when they was in the gym.
And Tamar teaching her How to Walk. Baby, that will forever be a classic to me. When Tracy was trying to walk and Tamar said 5, 6, 7, no, go back. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, go back. She said, what am I doing? No, you're not. You're doing a whole lot of like you play a hopscotch. Baby, I laughed. But the night that aired, I think I never heard the rest of what they were saying because I was laughing so hard.
I don't know.
What male singer could do that at that time? Or even today? Now, Luke James probably could do it today, but no other male singer could do that. And Luke James probably can't even get close to how Tevin did it, but wasn't nobody doing Can We Talk like Tevin Campbell? No. No.
I think that...
no.
Maybe that singer that passed, Jesse Powell could have did it.
Probably Jesse Powell, but still, no. Jesse Powell was more of a screamer.
I mean, he could sing though.
He could sing, but he had more of a screaming when he hit some of them notes.
And then he would...
Yeah, he did that, and I ain't too impressed. That don't move me. Like when these gospel singers today be doing all these riffs and runs like Kim Burrell. Kim Burrell can sing her ass off, but she does a lot of...
Yeah, I love her voice.
It's like, that don't move me like it moves people. That don't move me. Because Kim Burrell can sing. You know what I mean? She can sing. But when she start hitting and then everybody, I'm like, nah, that don't move me. Yeah, just sing the fucking song. You know what I mean? Whitney Houston sang the song. Beyonce sings the song. Mariah Carey sang the song. Aretha sang the song. Gladys sang the song. Sing the song. I don't need you to do all the... I don't need all that. What are you doing? Because in a minute, if you do it again, I'm going to leave.
You remember that? Do you remember the clip when they was on the Parkers and they were singing in church with a lovely friend we have in Jesus? And the guy was just, whoa.
Yeah, like, because that's what people look at as singing, and it's not singing to me. Like, back in the day, gospel, those singers sang. The Barrett sisters sang. Albertina Walker sang. You understand what I'm saying? The Clark sisters sang, even though Karen did a lot of runs too, but they still sang. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Not too far. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. So what's going on, everybody? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. It's just been crazy, some crazy times, you know, but we're here giving y'all a video. There was a lot that went on over the weekend, and I just like, you know what, Mikkel, let's just wait till next week because it's too much going on, and I can't keep the fuck up with all these news stories. Especially the one with Portia. She's getting a divorce from Simon, but we all
knew it. That wasn't my ass. Who thought they was gonna grow old together?
Yeah,
not me. I didn't think they was gonna grow until next year together.
Yeah, once I figured she would be there once the money dried up. She would be gone.
And I didn't even really see the money drying up with him. I just felt like after a while he was gonna get tired of her. She was gonna get tired of him.
Yeah, because I mean he wasn't like I don't know.
He's not a looker.
No, it was the money.
Yeah,
money can make you look good.
Hey,
okay,
money make you come. It made me a few times.
How much they paying you?
That is none of your business.
No, okay. I just figured, you know. I figured
what they paid me was none of your business.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, to those who are watching this little free view on YouTube, you know, if you are not a member, come on over. It's only $5. If you got $5 for OnlyFans, you got $5 for Kevin and Mikkel.
That's right.
All right? So, again, it's only $5. Probably $4.99. I don't know. But make sure that you come on over to the Patreon and subscribe. And we got people who submitted questions. We got two good questions, which we're going to get to later on before we get up out of here. Because Mikhail told me I only got to 9 o'clock.
I do.
Motherfucker only got here at 8 something. And talking about, well, what happened? Well, you told me you see me tomorrow because you couldn't come yesterday.
But when I got here, nothing was set up.
It wasn't, because I wasn't expecting him to text me.
But you claimed you were waiting for me.
You know what I was doing?
That's what the text said. He said, I'm waiting for you. When I walked in here, his table was dirty.
It's still everywhere.
It still is dirty.
It is.
Food everywhere.
Listen.
The camera wasn't set up. Nothing was set up.
Because I was not expecting him to come.
But allegedly, no, the problem was not that you wasn't expecting. You didn't want me to come. Because usually you text me.
No.
Where you at, bitch?
Yeah, well.
You didn't text me.
I didn't text him that because I was like, well, maybe he'll come to me. But today is fine because I'm off on Wednesdays.
See, he didn't want me to come.
It's fine. I'm off on Wednesdays now, so.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to make it tomorrow.
Okay.
So then I did come.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you talking about, well, what happened? He go, well, what happened?
Because usually you text me.
You know what time to be here.
Then I got here and nothing set up.
Because I really wasn't expecting him.
But allegedly, you were waiting for me.
I was.
Oh, you were. You were waiting for me. Okay.
I was waiting for him. You know?
Okay.
So.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it was something else I was supposed to say. That, no, what happened was I started playing. Oh my God, Miguel. So I was playing. I don't really talk about this, but I was playing Bet MGM.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
And I played this game called Ted. Hell, I won $1,500 playing this.
Is it real money or fake?
Real money.
So when do you go get it?
I'm about to deposit it after I play a little couple of rounds.
Can I get a fee?
You know? He want to come with a And you know what? I have a Bet MGM password.
Wow.
Now listen.
That's the casino app.
Yes. Now if you are one of them people that gamble, this ain't for you. But if you want to just play $20 and see what you get, use my code. It's down below. Use the link down below. Playing Bet MGM has helped me go on this cruise I'm about to go on with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing pretty good today.
That's good.
So yeah, I'm happy about it. But yeah, that's my I like Bet MGM. So off that, Wendy Williams. Okay, so she's been the talk of the whole weekend in these past couple of days. Now I haven't really paid attention to the stories. All these people, if we would have known Wendy had dementia, we would listen. We all know when someone is not right. We know when they're not in their right state of mind. Wendy was not in her right state of mind like this whole documentary that they did. And, parts of it gave me flashbacks to my mom. Because we all know how my mom was when she was herself, but when she wasn't herself, she struggled to find the right words. You had good days, you had bad days, you had days when you get cursed out, days when she'd be like, the next day she'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'd be like, are you playing like you don't know what you said yesterday? All kinds of stuff. And I just don't think that that's something that you want to do a documentary on, especially when Wendy is saying that she wants to get back on TV, or she is saying that, I want to drink, I want to drink, I want to drink, I want to drink. Who, as the guardianship, think that this is such a good idea? And where were they? During this whole time, they might have never said, the guardian is here.
Right.
Or
maybe the guardian was there.
She wasn't. She couldn't have been. She wasn't on camera. She didn't give her opinion of the situation, even though she's supposed to be independent. Now, my thing with the son, they said the red flags came because of the $100,000 something came out of her account, and then
was he? Did he really use all that on Uber Eats?
$100,000.
My coworker told me that, and I said you was a goddamn lie because I didn't see that part.
And I don't even think I spent $10,000 on Uber Eats. Okay, now I probably spent a couple thousand. But what are you eating where you can't go to Instacart, put whatever you need in the cart, and cook it yourself? All this instant. You don't need it instant. Sometimes, even I hate cooking. I hate preparing it. I hate to clean up. I hate to do dishes. But still, I'm not going to just be out here just spending, especially money that's not mine. And even though I'm sure Wendy don't mind because she got millions of dollars. And Wendy kept saying, I'm rich, or she's like, I'm wealthy. She kept saying all this stuff about herself. The only thing where she sounded like she was clear was when she was talking about her money and Wells Fargo. Mm-hmm. Okay,
so she knew that.
Yeah, everything else, it was bad.
The documentary was originally supposed to be about her comeback to TV. Mm-hmm. It wasn't supposed to be about her situation that she's going through.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
But it quickly turned to that once they realized that she was going through what she was going through, and that there was nobody really knew what was going on with her.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I'm really confused about with this whole situation with Wendy Williams is this whole conservatorship, guardianship thing. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it for the life of me, especially when you have
all these family
members, including her son. Mm-hmm. Her son. It's not like she's estranged from her son.
Right. Well, they don't have a good relationship.
Yeah, but I'm just like, but the son has always been there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't have a relationship where you, like a Monique and her son relationship. They don't have that kind of relationship.
No.
So I'm like, well, what the hell? Even if he wasn't the guardian, what about her niece? What about her nephew?
What about her sister?
What about her father? What about her sister?
Her
it's like,
too old to be
yeah, but what about, why is somebody who's not related to them in charge of her life?
I guess because they thought of the money situation. They don't want no family member stealing from her.
Yeah, but who said a family member was stealing? How do we know? But how do we know you're not stealing? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't understand how a judge could possibly say, okay, Kevin, you are going to be in charge of Mikkel's everything, even though Mikkel has a sister, a mother, and a father over there, but you're going to be in charge of it.
Right.
I don't get that part. I don't get that at all. And where did anybody come to the conclusion that her family was not fit to take care of her?
Mm-hmm. Whatever went down at the Supreme Court in New York, they have sealed the records.
Right.
So we would never know.
And that's unfortunate.
What happened.
That's unfortunate.
Or, who saw what. We don't know. But just watching this, it's the enablers that's around. Now, I know the guy Will, I think that's still DJ Booth too. I think that's the same person.
No.
They're not the same person?
Her manager, Will?
Yeah.
No.
That's not DJ Booth?
Her manager and DJ Booth? No, they're two different people.
Oh.
They don't even look alike.
Listen, I thought they was the same.
Were you drinking when you watching it?
No, bitch, I watched it.
Well, no.
Well, they both thick. They both got the same skin color.
They don't look alike.
Well, listen, I think
her manager's still her manager. DJ Booth doesn't even work for her.
The manager. Oh yeah, he left because the
Well, he said he's
because he's seen the changes in her and he couldn't take it. But the manager, he ain't put his foot down hard enough.
No, that's
You're letting Wendy hire this publicist. The publicist is never going to work anywhere.
Right.
Well, all this spinning that she calls herself doing, taking Wendy to California without telling Will, without telling the guardianship that Wendy is out there, you're sneaky. You can't be trusted.
Right.
And who knows what you be out there planting stories about somebody that worked for you. It was just so sad to watch. It's like you watching a downhill of a person. And I had forgot all about it. A friend texted me and told me to watch. But when we was talking about it after it went off with this, I kind of felt disgusted because he was just like, oh, this is some funny shit, or she had some funny parts. And I said, this ain't funny to me.
No, there was nothing about it funny.
This ain't funny. Like, he like, well, she's like, I'ma always love Wendy. Listen, we always will love Wendy, but this is not the Wendy that we know.
And there was nothing
she
funny about
was rude to people.
Yes. When she told that lady who was doing her nails, are you stupid?
Yeah.
And how that lady faced, I said, oh my God. Mm-hmm. That's a professional right there.
Yeah. But I feel like...
Because I went just like this. Stupid?
Yeah.
Bitch, I know you be talking with them elephant feet.
Stop.
Okay. I don't play that stupid word. Don't call me stupid.
And
that's not nice.
Yeah. And then the manager was saying how he found Wendy unresponsive. He really hasn't discussed what happened with Wendy. But they were saying like if it wasn't for Kevin getting her to the hospital, she possibly could have passed.
DJ Booth. That is horrible, Kevin.
Yeah, that's sad.
And they stink.
I don't know. And
this elephant feet.
I don't want to look at her feet. That's sad.
Look at that. And then somebody's actually doing her nails because it's pink. Her nails is pink, so somebody's putting pink nail polish on her feet.
Well, when you got the money, you're gonna get them done.
She says she can't even feel
There's
it.
no. Yeah, she said she only can feel 2% of her feet. I feel like Wendy needs to be with her family. The drinking, though, Wendy's drinking is out of control, but somebody is giving her the liquor. Just like, Will, you gave her that money, and that money was just sitting there. Like, just sitting there.
Just sitting there.
So anybody could be taking the money or going with Wendy giving them money to go to the store to get the alcohol, get her vapes and all of that stuff. She wasn't, I want to go around to the Wendy show, Sherry Shepherd show. Like, why do you want to go back around there?
Right.
Like, it was a lot of stuff, Mikkel, that just confused me. It was sad to see Wendy call her brother Kevin when it wasn't. It's just so sad but I really feel like the downfall of her was losing her husband and him having that baby.
We got to remember too, Wendy Williams lost
Her
husband,
too.
her mother, her show. She lost a lot. You know, not just her husband, but she lost a lot, and that takes a toll on a person, especially somebody who's always, you know, appeared strong and you know what I mean. And don't get me wrong, she's always been honest about what she's been going through in her life, but when you go through so much stuff and then it just all hits you, you know, it's bad because you are the one that are usually asking the questions of people. I have a friend, I was talking to, not a friend, it's a coworker. And I feel like I'm becoming a mentor to this coworker.
They young?
Yeah, young.
Well, that's good.
Very, 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 very intelligent guy. Very intelligent guy. Made the wrong decisions in life, but a very intelligent guy. He was talking to me one day, and he said to me, he was telling me about his past and his life. And he was telling me how his dad's family in the beginning was there for him. And, you know, then once he got into the streets and started doing his crazy stuff, you know, he felt like they started distancing from him. His dad had been in and out of jail all his life, so he never really had a relationship with his father. But he said something to me that really, really hit me. And I think this will stick with me for the rest of my life. And that is, he said to me, he said, the whole time I was acting a fool and acting crazy and showing out and in the streets, he said, everybody was pulling away from me. He said, but I noticed one thing that nobody ever did, which was ask me how I was feeling. And that hit me because people will look at you and say, oh, he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that. And nobody will ever stop to find out why you're doing the things that you're doing. Wendy Williams was known to be an interviewer to ask people questions. But who asked Wendy Williams, how are you doing? Just like, what was that, a month ago? Remember that big scandal with Elmo on TV? And somebody had asked Elmo a question on Sesame Street and said, hey, Elmo, how are you doing? And then Elmo said, well, I'm not doing too good. And that struck a conversation with millions of people because people said, usually when people say, how are you doing? People say, oh, I'm fine, I'm doing good. But Elmo's character was honest enough to say, you know what, I'm not doing good today. And that's something that we as people, we don't do. And we don't do it because people don't ask us truly and genuinely, how are we doing? A lot of people just say, how you doing just because it's the thing to do. You know what I mean?